This Close-Up in Class monthly policy discussion looks at the border crisis with our guest, Jack Martin, Director of Special Projects for the Federation of American Immigration Reform, a nonprofit organization dedicated to ending illegal immigration through enforcement of existing immigration laws, and Julian Teixeira, Director of Communications for the National Council of La Raza, the largest national Hispanic civil rights and advocacy organization in the United States. La Raza works to improve opportunities for Hispanic Americans. Julian, just how did we reach this crisis at the border?
First of all, this is not an immigration crisis. It's really an international crisis. But we got to this point at the border due to the political situation in Central America, but primarily in El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, that many of these people are really escaping the violence and the poverty that exist in these countries. But much of that violence is due to the drug trade, which, as we know in the United States, unfortunately, we're one of the biggest users of the drugs as well. So it's a combination of some of our foreign policies, but majority of the reason we've got to this point is the violence and poverty that's occurring in these countries, and people are escaping that.
Basically, the reason we have this problem of the stream of Central American kids, not all Central American countries, El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala principally, coming into the U.S. is basically because the word got out in those countries that now is the time to try to come to the United States, basically to rejoin parents who were living in this country illegally. And that decision was influenced by the fact that the president had unilaterally set up a program called Deferred Enforcement of Immigration Status for people who were brought into the country as youth or came in by themselves. And also because of the fact that the administration and the majority in the Senate had been trying to adopt an amnesty provision that would give people illegally in the country legal permanent residence. And that translated into a message that was received in Central America, principally, but also in Mexico and other countries, that now is the time to try to come into the United States, that you would get a permiso. People who came into this country said that they had been told, which meant that they would be able to stay in the United States with basically no problem.
It's been going on for a while. I think the numbers have increased. They've gone down again, of course, because of some commercials and information that our government, the U.S. government, is running in Central America. But I think the situation that we see now is because it got media attention, and because of the media attention, it's perceived that the situation is worse than what it is.